Welcome back. Court Vision is on the air. We're on the air, and I'm giving a hot take under my new segment. And I want you guys to see it. My new segment, Tony's Court Vision. Let's talk about it. Right now, we are definitely going to talk about it. The triple double of Olivia Miles, and the full with her being in full control. She's the floor general. She's notched her third triple double, proving once again how her IQ, her pace, her playmaking ability separates her from the rest. We're going to break that down in a quick, short little segment here, and then we're going to get up out of here. And I am your host, So Pretty Tony. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you heard, we're here about Olivia Miles once again, and I'm going to bring you Olivia Miles as often as I can, because she can't be the unsung hero. Everything that she's doing spells WNBA ready. She is WNBA ready. If you don't believe me, just watch. If you don't believe me, just watch. You know how the song go. This is her third for TCU. She got it just last night, playing against the the Arkansas Pine Bluff. Wasn't much of a team that we can say she had to fight a contending battle with throughout the game, but nevertheless, it was still a game. Still a game. You had Silva, the big girl, the post player, getting in there and putting up a solid, I believe it was 18 points for Silva. Yes, Silver had, 14 points. Silver had 14 points, 14.7 rebounds and 1 assist. That was Silver. And then we had, of course, our other prolific player on TCU, Suarez, who had 20 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. So you had two players that had triple doubles for TCU last night. We're not going to forget that Bigby helped out the team by putting in 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And of course, Hunter had 18 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Guys, I'm telling you, TCU is on their way. If you sleep on them, you're going to find yourself lost and wondering what happened and where did this team come from. Bishop also helped with putting up 7 points as well for TCU, as well as putting up 6 rebounds. So you have players on the team that are doing well, but our standout. And like I said, I'm going to continue to talk to you all about Olivia Miles, because Olivia Miles is doing her thing regardless to what anybody says. She is one that I'm going to sit here and say is defeating the odds. She's defeating the odds because when she left Notre Dame, people thought that she would be one of those players that's just lost, and she's far from it. Far from it. How you doing? Welcome, Troy. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. We're talking about Olivia Miles and her triple-double that she got against Arkansas Pine Bluff last night, the third one of the season. You sure can get a shout out. How you doing? How you doing? How you say it? Sumilky? Sock? No, see. I don't know if I want to say that. That don't sound too clear. But that's your name, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Talking about Olivia Miles and her third triple double, and how she's changing the game. No one's paying attention. No one's paying attention. She's doing it quietly. Her leaving Notre Dame and transferring over to TCU has allowed her to feel extremely relaxed. She's able to play with ease. She's able to define some of the key elements of her game that she felt like she needed to work on as to why she didn't um, declare for the draft last year. And so, with that, here we are. Her elite court vision and the controlling the tempo of the game is something that is something that she does extremely well. She's very, very poised at doing it, making everyone around her better on her team. Just look at it. I don't know how often Silva put up numbers the way she did since she's been at TCU. We know what Suarez can do, and we know what Hunter can do because they are players that were on the injury list and now they're back. They're playing strong again. And so they have a true point guard that's going to be able to feed them whenever they need the ball through and through. This is a statement performance from her, and is definitely screaming WNBA. And if you don't think so, if you don't think for a minute that Olivia Miles is WNBA ready, speak now, forever hold your peace in the chat. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Because this young lady is here. And she's letting you know you're going to say her name. You're going to say her name. But kudos to Olivia. This was an emotional win for her. And it was emotional, not for the fact that they blew out this team. And I'll give you the scores of this game. And we went over this already. They beat this team 109-54. And with the scores that they had and letting up off the gas here and there, that afforded this team to be able to put up the 54 points because they were struggling the entire time. And you're going to say her name. Her name is Olivia Miles. Olivia Bucket Miles. Olivia Suave Passing Ability Miles. Olivia, the I make everybody around me better Miles. She was so emotional in this game. If you haven't watched the game, I'm going to encourage you to go watch the game. The game is, however, on YouTube playing. And right now, I just finished watching the game just to watch all of the key passes that she made and the things that she did. What's going up, Tula Plays? Welcome in the building. I appreciate you. Heck no, Tony. if I'm fried rice, you're burnt rice. I'll take burnt rice, man. That rice was good. That rice was good. I sure wish she was in the building last night. Oh my goodness. But it was quite the doozy. I know you saw it on playback. Boy, it was very comical, man. Tippy Cole came in the building and she did what she does best. She made us all laugh. She gave us what we needed. So, if you're ever having a bad day, you always look for Tippy Cole and she always got something for you to uplift you. Oh, you said I heard you dissing me while I was sleeping. Nah, never that to the play. I don't diss anybody. Not at all. I said you would have been on that player like white on rice, like some Chinese soul food. That's what I said. That's what I said. Now, would you or would you not have been all over that statement of what we were talking about? You would have been all over it just like Tiffy Cole was. Just like Tiffy Cole was. Yeah, I never sneak this year. I love you guys. But I just had to come back in. I know that we briefly touched on Olivia Miles just in our recap of all the games throughout the weekend, and what we saw, and the players that, of course, have been standouts and throughout that entire weekend, plus those that are in that top draft, the top draft pick that we know will be in a top draft pick, as well as counting the teams of where they are. So yeah, this one person here, you probably we just gonna get you out of here because that name right there, you said, "Can I get a shout out, please?" That shout out will not happen, boo boo. No, it won't. So anybody want to come in and just let's have a convo about Olivia Miles, and I'll stay on just a few more minutes here just to see anybody come in the building. I know I came on unexpectedly, just jumping in on the panel here to give you the take on Olivia Miles and what she's doing. Making her team better, making the players around her better. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Anybody come in the building, in the building, in the building? Well, with that, guys, I came in. I gave you my take on Olivia Miles for this last game, the recap of that game, and just watching the floor vision of what Olivia Miles was able to do in that game, how she put the ball in the right place at the right time, from full steam ahead to setting the pace of the entire game from one end to the other. Her deflections, her block shots, her layups, her rebounds. This young lady has a total package. A total package. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Come on in the building. East Honor 731. Thank you. Tony, how is she different from Cece? She's extremely different from Cece. She has like I said, a total package to her. I think between her and Cece, they both can pass well. They're great passers. When it comes to handling the rock, to me, I can give my honest opinion that I believe that Olivia Miles will come in and do a phenomenal job. The other thing is Olivia Miles can play defense. Olivia Miles can get stops. With Cece, it's touch and go. You really don't know. She has these moments where she's being dominant, and then she have these moments where you're saying, "Cece, where are you?" What's going on? She wins. Welcome to the building. I see you. I see you. And that to me, that's some of the differences that I see in her and Cece. The other thing, the big thing, which is huge for a point guard, is she's not a selfish player. She's not a player that thinks I first. She thinks we and team. And that's the most important thing when you're a point guard. What I'm doing up, hey, it's, you know me, I'm one that don't sleep. I'm one that don't sleep. She's no. She went. Tony was dissing me when I was away, like she GTS. Nah, not at all. That was a compliment, man. That was a compliment. That's a compliment. All I give is compliments. Y'all know me. I don't sneak. I don't diss nobody. I don't even diss Cece. Uh, what is that? I can't wait for Goon to join us. Goon is crazy. Goon will be in here in a little bit. That's why I said I'll stay on a little bit longer because I've already given my little take and my little soliloquy on Olivia Miles and her triple double. You know, this game she was so emotional to get that triple double. I watched the game here and I said, you know what? Since I went back, ran and watched it, let me go ahead and jump on for a few minutes, and we can talk about it. What's going on, T. Camilla? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hey, we just talked about Olivia Miles and her triple double, and like I said, I went back and watched the game. I just finished watching it. Not even what is it? I guess I've been on here 16 minutes. So yeah, 16 minutes ago, the game ended, and I just jumped on. That's all I did. But the question, and it was a great question that was asked, was this. The question was asked, do I think, or what's the difference between Olivia Miles and CC? And I gave my difference, what I thought the difference was, but the biggest difference to me, hey, Miss D, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in the room. The biggest thing for me when what I said about what I thought was the huge difference between CC and Olivia Miles is CC is truly a team. I mean, Olivia Miles is truly a team player. She thinks we before I. So although she may come straight in and see a bucket right away, her first thought is to look for her teammates and to get them shots and where they need to be. What's up, Jacob? Tony Disglazing. Hey man, I'm a glaze. I'm a glaze after every game, Jacob. I'm a glaze after every game. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that. If you didn't know, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. You can come up, Miss D, if you want. You too, old crazy Jacob. Let's see. They're dang near the same player. Slight difference. Correct. They're pretty much the same players, just that the biggest difference is the we versus I. And guess what? That's huge. That's important as a point guard. Let me get the let me get it. Let's see. Let me get the invite. I'll stick it here in the chat. There you go. But yeah, that's where the difference is for me. That's the difference for me. I think that when Olivia gets in the W, I mean, just turning heads is huge. You know, turning heads is huge. Hey, Miss D.
Hey, I'm gonna step a little bit because I lost my voice. I was doing the live before you came on. I lose my
Oh,
voice. I
geez, I
just came
missed
to
your
say
live.
hey.
My bad. I was sitting here
Oh, it's
watching the
okay.
game, and then I jumped on. I
I didn't want to
jumped
watch
on.
it. I
This was
could have.
supposed to
I was
be
like,
my
nah,
night
instead
off.
of blowout games. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a blog, but I watched it just to see
Olivia was doing.
what Olivia did, how many
Yeah,
passes that she made, just what they look like. I know I saw a couple of highlights, but I want to see the whole game to kind of see how it manifests throughout the game,
yeah.
which is extremely important when you're trying to critique a player. You're going to critique him for the good and the bad. I mean, she had a couple turnovers, but nothing compared to what you might get from CC.
I'm very happy for her. I call TCU guard rehab you.
Yeah,
That's what I call it.
you say guard rehab you.
Right, because you go there, you get healthier, better. You get to
Yeah, they
do your
do.
thing. Yep, you get to do your
Yep,
thing.
they do.
Yeah.
They absolutely do.
He play a style
Absolutely.
that's good. Like I
Yep.
was telling Jacob that I thought that sometime Nia Ivy took sides, and so she might have had to step away, to get find herself because yeah, it's
Mhm.
like she was
It
kind of being
was
pushed out. Yeah.
That was absolutely it, right? I mean, it was evident and you could see it. And like I said a few minutes ago, before everybody started coming in the room, um, that she is so free. You could see the calmness about her. Not to say that she's ever played the game in a you know rough way or panic mode or anything like that. She's always been extremely poised, but it's just something about now. She's so um, into what she's doing. It's different when you're out there and you're playing. You want to play the game. You want to get to the next level, and you're playing, but it's like you're having to push yourself versus being calm and letting the game come to you and letting it flow while getting better all at the same time. There were some things in her game she stated that she wanted to kind of touch on and perfect a little bit more before she came into the league. And if you look at her now, I guess my question for everybody is, do you think she's league ready? I believe she is league ready. What's up, Jacob?
Hello, Tony.
You good? You good?
Yes, I'm just
No
gonna.
trolling. Trying to
Yeah,
throw
I told you in
no
the last
troll,
chat. I told you in the
no
last stream.
trolling, no trolling.
Why y'all glazing the Olivia Miles thing when she's going up against trash ass team from the south? What
Hey,
is it?
just like we glaze, just like we glaze Flaji, just like we glaze uh players on South Carolina, just like we glaze players on Texas. A game's a game, no matter what who you play. Correct? A
They're
game's a
going up
game,
against
Jacob.
elementary school kids.
Yeah, that's your opinion, man. That's your opinion. That's
But
your
we'll see.
opinion.
Look, she gonna play. She's gonna play in the Big
Well,
12, and I can't wait for the Iowa State game.
She's gonna get outplayed by Talia Scott and Tamaya
well,
Nichols.
Oh, that's
well,
right,
we'll
Baylor.
see.
No,
We'll
I don't think she
see.
go. I don't think right.
I
I don't
don't.
think she's gonna get paid.
Yeah.
It's gonna be even. It's gonna
You
be even.
don't know Olivia Miles' best game. You haven't seen her best game, Jacob. You have to wait for those moments to arise. Okay, T. Camilla said Olivia Miles was going to leave Notre Dame for TCU last season, and talked her out of it. Could you imagine Olivia Miles at TCU last season? Yeah, along with HVL, that would have been something to see because she really needed HVL really needed to work on that one position. And if you had Olivia Miles there, and she's a true one, you know that puts them in a situation where we. But I'm sure they would have made it work. Nobody's glazing. Nobody's glazing Flash.
Tony, I don't
I
know
just,
how you let Bro Claude convince you that Audie Crooks is better than Sarah Strong. I don't know how he convinced you because that was diabolical.
there's something about each of their games, and I'll critique everybody for the game. They're both great players, but I am not going to take anything away from Audie Crooks. We cannot dispute the type of player she is because of her size. People are looking at her size and how her agility is, and they all think that she can't move, different things like that. That girl is getting up the floor. Like she
I
said,
never mentioned.
her mother has prepared her for the world before anybody else. You never said that, but that's one of the big things that people look when they see her, and so they don't give her the credit that is due.
That's what make
They
it
don't give her the
good. That's
credit
what
that's
make it
due,
unique
right?
because her with her body size, the things she been
Exactly,
able to do.
exactly,
It
exactly.
don't look like
And
it, but
yeah,
yeah,
she may be using her body to push people around, but it is what it is. But I'm not gonna choke her out of the big names and putting her in that class when she truly belongs there.
She
She
belongs
truly
there,
belongs.
but it's horrible comparing her.
Nah, that's not horrible, Jacob. That's your opinion. That's not horrible. it's not. It's not
Can't believe
diabolical.
that, Tony. We
It's
know
not
this.
diabolical. It's not diabolical. As with her size, that they apparently she's playing some defense because she's getting the boards. She's doing something right down there defensively.
Tony about to make me break my stuff. Oh
She,
hell no!
she doing something defensively. Just because she
What
ain't
is
doing it the old
that?
fashioned way about jumping out the gym to get a rebound, she ain't got to jump that high. Leave that young lady alone. Yeah, here y'all go with yeah. That's Jacob. Jacob made sure he brought that up. She wins. That's Jacob. Jacob is something else. Jacob, don't lose your cool, Jacob. Keep your
I'm only
top on.
crashing out because my parents are not home. But since they're home, I'm gonna get
Keep
my ass
keep you
beat.
keep you cool. Keep you cool. Take your fingers and just brush them through your hair and just kind of calm down. And better yet, do it with one hand and look like you on the movie Grease. Yeah, no. You're Danny. You're Danny DeVito. Because you crashing
Also,
out.
also, Sonia Miles is better than Olivia Miles. Don't at me, and I know some
You
people say
didn't start it. See, Tula Plays said she didn't start it. Jacob did. Jacob started it.
you know,
Jacob
you all should
started.
know me by now. Y'all know me long enough.
You ought to stop. You ought to stop. Let's see. Um, getting the chats.
Oh, that's
We
cold.
talking to the show.
That's not right.
Let's see.
Tulip.
What?
Girl, she was. They're
Damn.
both there. She said, Hannah 5.55 self averages more rebounds than Audie. Well, I mean, she's a spider. When you're a spider, you can do that. And when you're Audie and you can sub yourself in and out of the game on your own, hey, your coach say you can do that, then you can do that.
I
I
don't
mean,
know
if
what's
she
more
wants to play at the
diabolical.
next level, she's gonna have to get some more conditioning in, and that's just to get her stamina up.
I don't know what's more diabolical. This conversation or people telling me that AZ Fudd is better than Juju Watkins. I don't know which conversation is more diabolical.
Who said AZ Fudd is better than Juju Watkins? Who
All
said it?
those UConn fans on the internet.
And you listen to him, Jacob?
I crash out on them. I cut them
Why is you
out.
crashing out when that's their
Wait,
opinion? But I don't think
yeah,
we already know that Juju is better than AZ. But that's okay.
yeah. Don't crash out. We know Juju is your bestie.
I don't like when people say stupid shit.
Hannah pound for pound, the best player in college, like AI was in the NBA. Hmm.
Talk to them, Tulip. Talk to
No,
them,
Tulip.
Tulip.
Now you sound like Goon.
No, I think that she's really good, and she's gonna have to learn. I mean, and you see it here and there now. There's times where she's gonna have to learn to play within her team. She's just a little spider. I call them when they're that fast and they're quick and they're just all over the place. I call them little spiders. That's just what she is. She's a spider.
Yeah, she can't. Some of the shots she do now, she ain't gonna not be able to do it in
Yeah,
WNBA. So
she's not gonna be able to do that in the long run. All of that stuff she's doing, and she's gonna get that shit rejected to no man's land. She's not gonna be able to do that. She's not a Kennedy Carter.
she gonna get that Leah Boston elbows. Keep messing.
Hmm.
She don't want that.
She'll be able to get around some people, but it's a lot of people she's not gonna be able to get around. She's quick. I'll give her that. She's fast as hell.
Tony, I have one
But you
question.
have to think the guards she playing against, even though they same size as far as height, they bodies
Hmm.
is built kind of like Jackie Young. Is not well, she's taller,
They're
but
they're
like
solid.
they solid. You see all the muscles they
Yeah,
put
they're
on?
solid.
You got to put on some
Hmm.
muscle. I'm like, dang, like
They're
bodybuilders.
just
Like
unlucky. They're small.
Tony, I have
Yeah,
one question because I did not hear
go
because
ahead.
all of a sudden y'all glazing Audie Crooks and Olivia Miles when I watched all of your old streams. Y'all were not glazing them like you are now.
Well, guess what? It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, isn't it?
they
We
not
do it all the time.
nobody glazing her. She playing good. Exactly.
But I'm
Yeah.
not
Tony, hey,
glazing. It's
you're
not a glaze. It's not a glaze.
It's
It's
not
putting her
glazing.
out there. When you have players like that and people put them in an unsung category, somebody got to talk about them. Somebody got to bring them back to the forefront. It's not about them being lost or nobody's not talking about them. It's their right to have a conversation about them. They are conversationalist players. So, yeah, I was not glazing. Yes, I talked about Olivia before, but not glaze. Now I'm just going to glaze, as you call it. Jacob.
She had a triple double, 3 straight triple doubles versus the special needs kids of the Catholics. That's what she had it against, and everybody's glazing what she had it against UConn.
Them girls gonna come for you. You calling them cripples. Stop it. You better stop it.
Oh Lord, I'm about to triple crash out again.
She's be
Oh Lord.
you see it. I'm putting it up there for you, Jacob. You see it, Jacob? Put it up there. Go on, Tula plays, tell him.
What? She beat just
It just be Juju.
Right, his voice get higher and higher. I can't
Hmm.
believe it. I can't. How you do it? How you do it, Jacob? I can't
She's
do it
better
like you.
than Kennedy. She plays lockdown defense. Mm,
Nah. I like
she's
her. She ain't
fast,
better than
but
Kennedy.
I'm gonna tell you, Kennedy's better. Kennedy's better.
Candy.
Hannah's
Kennedy
getting
she make
there.
on her P's and
She's
Q's. I
getting
ain't heard
there,
nothing bad
and
about Kennedy. She
right.
she making that money.
Kennedy said, "I'm making money." She said, "I ain't worried about nobody," and she said that she will not come back in this league unless the team is unless it's about her. So people wanted her to come back in this league, unless you can find her and put her on one of them expansion teams where you're not putting some other greats over there,
They
some greats
should.
aren't even in going over there, then she can go, she'll come back and she'll play. But they're not, this league is not letting Kennedy back in, y'all. They're not.
Yeah, that's sad.
They weren't gonna let her back in. It was Teaspoon that gave her a chance. And some of the
Maybe
same
that's why
stuff.
they blackballing teaspoon, huh? That's what it seemed
Nah,
like.
I don't think that's why. I just think Jeff P was just doing stupid shit. He just didn't like the fact that he wasn't the one that hired her, so he wanted to fire her. That's all. He wanted who he wanted, and because he
She get
didn't
no
get to
other
pick
job
her,
right now. She needed she.
you
I,
know.
I wonder what the her home not hometown, but she's from Texas, so that'd be nice
Hmm.
for Dallas. But no,
Yeah. I see. That's why Ivy needs to develop her. Ivy does need to develop Hannah. She can be one of
Oh,
those
thank you,
great
Trump.
dimensional
Thank you, Trump.
players. She could be a great
but
dimensional
Hannah
player, but
also
she's
has
gonna
to.
have
Hopefully, she
to
has a
get
good
out of her
trainer.
own way. Yeah,
You know that.
and
Hopefully, she
that's
got
what
a
I'm saying.
trainer.
She got to get out of her
Yeah,
own way. She will be and can be. She will be and can be, right? She can essentially be what we would call her another Kennedy Carter. But but she has much to learn. Much to learn.
Why y'all being nice to Tyler Marsh? It's Mr. Frick, what's his name?
that's
It's the
careless whispers.
That's why.
no. No, 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 no,
Careless
no, no, no.
whispers.
Y'all be nice with these
Careless
names. Y'all be nice with
whispers
these names.
Tony, he's
are
about to crash
a
out again.
sweet
Yeah, you hear him.
friend.
He's always crashing out. Jacob,
Get D.
when do you not
Get
crash
D.
out, Jacob? Y'all know Jacob about to crash out.
Marshmallow. I like that too, but I call him
When
careless
his voice goes,
whispers.
yeah,
But yeah, no,
careless
he was too
whisper.
strong. She wasn't too. She was just too. She tell it like it is. She didn't
Get
hold back. He don't like that. He
That's
wanted to be the
right,
Mid
Tika
boss.
D.
Miller. Kennedy Carter is better.
Mid
Man,
D.
Kennedy, if I remember correctly, I think over the weekend Kennedy played. Kennedy put up, what did she put up? Like something like 60 points? That's like freaking insane.
That is.
That's insane, man. That's literally insane. And that's what she wants to do. She want to be in the league so she can play free and pass the ball or not pass the ball. Most of the time, never pass the ball. So can she play within the realm of a team? I just don't know. I think all of those mishaps that Kennedy have had in the league, that has something to do with it,
Mid
right?
D.
The ball in her hand last, her making the money making shot, and just you look at it as a whole, and that's what it is.
Tony, y'all being nice with these nicknames for Tyler Marsh. He's Stuart Little. He's Stuart Little. That's
He's
what
still
he
a
is.
little.
Stuart Little, and he's the Steve Urkel type person. He looks like Steve Urkel. That's what
Mm,
he looks like.
to say all these time we cared about defense. Dang. Dog motor. Yeah, the motors are crazy. You could have a motor, but can you have that same motor defensively? Because if you could, you get every steal. You get every steal as a defensive player. That lockdown defense will kill your opponent. Everywhere that they turn, you'd have a hedge step ahead of them. They couldn't turn left or right, and then they will be stuck like Chuck. You make them cough that ball up every time.
When
That's the
y'all told me
lockdown
that,
defender.
oh sorry, so my bad, Tony, my bad, my bad.
No, you're good. She said she about to crash out. What you about to crash out about? I'm behind on the chat. I'm putting everybody up on the screen tonight. I'm putting everybody on the screen. Teaspoon. Oh, y'all crash out about that. Teaspoon was too combative. She was. She was.
Y'all were
She's
diabolical when you
a person
compared
with a
Blood and Hannah Hidalgo. That was diabolical.
yeah, nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. 31 points. Who had 31 points?
Kennedy.
Oh, Kennedy.
Yeah.
Oh, what game was it that she had like 60 points? It was
That was
some
a long
one
time ago.
game. No, it wasn't that long ago. Unless I'm just now seeing the replay on it. That could be it. That could be it. How you turn 30 into 60, Tony? Because that's what I saw. That's what I saw. I might have seen an old clip, but that's what I saw. I think it was like 60 or 61 points or something like that. That's what I saw. I saw my eyes. I saw my eyes with my own two eyes. Not Jacob's eyes, my eyes.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
And will score 31 and clamp your PG the same game. That's the difference. Tulip play don't do Tony. Thank you. Thank you. Tell T Camilla don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. But guys, that's all I mean, truly, when all I can say is just look for the great things. And I'm looking beyond this season, right? Because these ladies right now are gonna be heading into the W. We know that Hannah has another year in college. Juju, of course, will be back another year because she's sitting out this year. So technically, she has 2 years if she like. But all these other players we're talking about, they have no more time. The clock is ticking. Clock is ticking, and before you know it, March is going to be here. March is around the corner, and who's going to be in the draft, and what number they're going to be in. Does the numbers change from what we saw in the beginning of the season? That's the next major question. Because my question is, do you see Flage being in the same number that she's in right now?
Well, so what number is she in? I forget.
I think she's fifth.
She can
Damn.
move up. She can probably move up. It depends. Now they keep talking about Found. I haven't seen her play, so how they keep. I don't know. She
You
could
gotta
be
ask
good
Philip
right
on
now,
that
or
one.
be right now be like a Dominic Malongo who's
Mm-hmm.
developing. I don't know what we're gonna
You
get with
gotta
her.
ask Philip.
No, I
Do I
think it's still
think?
Fud.
Yeah, yeah. I think it still should be Fud. She's just I don't know. Um, the two of them. If I had the two of them one on one, one, who would I pick? Me personally, if they're playing one on one, AZ is a straight knockdown because she's always been an outside shooter. Olivia Miles just picked up her outside shooting in the last 2 years, right? So she didn't come into the NCAA shooting that three ball like she did, and I talked about that about a month ago, where she took a big jump from 20-something% to 41% shooting at the 3-point range. So it just depends on who's going to the bucket. We're saying the rules of the game, and this one on one is dog eat dog all over, right? That means anything goes. So if anything goes, That's a good question, Tulip. That's a good question. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're both they have things within their game that's I think the thing that set them apart right now is just the fact that AZ was extremely successful and she was not hurt the same time as Olivia. But she finished better and she just did a lot more things differently. So, yeah, I'm stuck on that one. That's why I'm going to go with that answer. See, them, it's like Doom needs time. Yeah, everybody needs time. You need time, but time is not on your side when you're in your last season and you got to get there. You got to get there. You got to make it work for you. How do you make that work? I like AWA fam. She's going to be all star. Yeah, she's going to be an all star for sure. So I guess I could ask you that same question that Tulip asked me, Miss D and Jacob.
What's
Who
up?
would you pick out of AZ and Hannah? I mean AZ and Olivia.
Oh,
Who
give
would
me AV. Give me AV. Hell no, give me AV. Give me AV. Better defender, better shooter, better scorer.
because she's had that for her entire time in college, whereas Olivia had some of it in the beginning. Now she has a total package game, so it's different.
Tony, look what I said in the comments. I explained it in the comments a little bit.
Oh, I didn't. I'm getting down there to it. Let's see. But yeah, Jacob, the Olivia is a one-way cone. Why do you call her a cone, man?
Like defense.
She's developed defense. She's better.
She still got no
You
defense.
you have to watch how players have grown, their progression. AZ is definitely going to go number one, and nobody's going to take that from her. She's definitely deserved to be in that number. Yeah, she she can't play defense at least. Olivia Miles is working on her defense. She is. That's one of the things that she wanted to stay back for. Those she actually listed some of the things that she felt that she could be better at, and so staying back this season was the time to do that. Marcus coaching Olivia Miles, unlike Nicole, where she was with Notre Dame. That's true.
Well, Neil is
And
trash.
you saw that. You saw that she cared more for one player than the other. And then the plays that she had, you can always run the motion offense. You know, motion offense has so many elements to it. And that's a team that I feel that the different segments of the motion offense would work. Why? Because of Hannah. And you had Olivia. It gets them both involved in the game, but allows them both to be the ball to be equally shared between the two. And it's not hog bogging at that time. It's not a stop heavy draft. No, it's not a stock heavy draft. It's not. It's not a top heavy draft at all. I just think that when you're looking at the guards, because they're all just mostly guards, you have a couple bigs, but they're all mostly guards, right? Somebody got to go first. Somebody got to go last. The thing is, you get there. That's like pushing Angel Reese back when Angel was actually predicted to go number 3, and she got pushed back to 5. It's like Shedeur Sanders. He was predicted to go number 1 and be in the first round and go number 1, but he ended up in the 5th round, a 5th round player. It's just crazy. When people have a way about how they want to do things, that is just the way it is. AZ is the hometown favorite, has been. and so she will remain there. Tony always find a way to incorporate the Saints somehow.
Trash. Oh fuck.
When did I say the Saints? What did I say the Saints? Did I say the Saints, y'all? I don't think I said not this game. I don't think I said the Saints this game. She wants to be in that number. I do. I do. T. Camilla. I do. I do, T. Camilla. But hey, in that number where we are, I just gotta say, hey, it is what it is for my team, and they can stay where they at. I'm gonna ride for them. I remember when I was a young kid. I'm gonna say a young kid, and we went to the games faithfully because we could always go to the game being home. And we would go to that stadium just to watch the Saints lose every single game, but it was a party. That's what we do. We party anyway. We know what type of team we have. We know what type of team we have. So we deal with it, T. Camilla. We deal with it. 7, 8 good starter level players.
Trash.
Another 10, 12 rotation level players. Yeah. You said trash?
No, I call the Saints trash.
Hey, you call us trash like you hurt my feelings. You ain't hurt my feelings one bit.
Well, at least they won a Super
Yeah,
Bowl. Alliance is trash.
I mean, we have a Super Bowl ring, so I mean, I'm not worried about
So
it. That's why I said.
what do you mean? So do we. So do we. So do
I
the
mean,
Bears.
I'm just not worried about it. So it doesn't matter if you have one, Jacob. I'm saying my team has one, so they're not that. They can't be that trashy. They don't look very well right now, but they can't be that trashy. They got one. There's some teams that have never gotten any.
Oh, Tony's trying to gaslight me
My
now.
mind.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly. You got to look at the bright side.
Look at the bright side, man. It is what it is.
Mhm.
Like, come on, bro.
I'm Mr. Negative in this chat. What do you mean?
Let's
Oh,
see.
you
Tulip
call it?
Hannah
You Mr.
came out
Negative? You Mr.
in
Troll?
the draft. Yeah, that's exactly what he is. Tulip
Uh,
Hannah came out in the draft. Would she be number one
Oh, easy.
in this draft?
Yes, 100%.
Shut your mouth, Jacob, before you get slapped.
If she's better than Juju Watkins, she would be
Get
a number one in this draft.
yourself slapped. Don't get yourself pimp slapped up here.
no,
Don't
she
do it.
not. She not better than Juju. I
No,
like her.
man.
She ain't
Don't
better than
don't
Juju.
don't do that.
She's closer
Don't
to
do
Juju than AV is to her.
No,
don't do that. Don't
no.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, man. It don't matter how fast she is.
Hannah
If
would
Juju did not get
Oh,
hurt
hell.
and they were playing, Juju will smoke the shit out of Hannah.
Exactly.
What happened last time they played?
One
We're
on
not
one.
talking about it. I just said in a one-on-one, Jacob.
In
What
a
you talking about?
one-on-one.
That's what I just said.
Hannah's too
Right
small. She'll
now,
get
you have a
crushed.
team, and when you're playing in a team setting and you have to play within the realms of the game, stuff happens. You can't play a 5-on-5 game and just the two of them going one-on-one, Jacob. Come on. Stop being a negative Annie.
I don't think Nubian knows who I
Hannah
am. I'm a
paid to
troll.
be
I'm a troll.
unguardable. Yep. Yep. To the place. Yep.
Who would go? Okay, I can't do this no more. I'm out.
Do you think Chicago will move up from number 17 to get Raven? I don't know. Why? You want Raven there? You think Raven is the key that Angel needs? You know, she and Angel are friends. That's one of
She and
Angel's friends.
Angel and Camilla, they best friends. So yep,
Yeah. Yep.
that's gonna be nice.
And Raven is Camilla's best friend. So you'd have a team full of friends. It's a great bond. It's a great bond.
You ever heard the song Best
Mhm.
Friends? Yep.
Yep. It would be a combination. She could be the answer. They just need a point guard. Chicago just needs a
Yeah,
point
Bam
guard.
Bam
And
and Cross Eyes ain't gonna get it for you. I like her, but
no,
she ain't gonna get it. No
no,
cross eyes.
no, they're not. They're absolutely not. you know, and I'm looking at how Dana played this last season, right? You think if Dana could have been the Dana she was when the season started throughout the entire season, I think they would have been okay and they would have went to the playoffs. But she started to become disgruntled and she let Kennedy Carter take her spot. Well, I mean, not really Kennedy Carter took her spot. It was the other point guard, but essentially she took her spot when it came to scoring. The ability to lead the team in scoring and stuff like that. You just she was not the veteran that they needed because she wanted out so bad. And I think she wanted out even before the season, but she of course had to deal with it. So there's no number one option in the
She let
entire
Izzy
draft.
get into affect her.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, she did. But Izzy needed to get out of her own way because you can't get mad because a young sister came in and stole your minutes. If you were still recovering and you weren't the full fledged dominant player that you were before, which I didn't see her being that dominant. I mean, she's a great player. She's a good player. Otherwise, she wouldn't be in the league. But Angel just came in and rocked everybody's mind, and that was that. Once she rocked their minds, everybody's mind was made up. But at the same time, like I tell everybody, Angel did not come in as a starter. Angel came in as someone that was going to come off the bench. And she was coming in behind literally all the posts that was there. But she worked her ass off and she earned the job. She earned the job, no matter how many layups she missed. But she still earned the job. Says Tony. Nah, the quoted part is a part of the song. Oh yeah, I did say it. When the Saints come marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I get it. You said, and I quote part. Maybe I did. Tulip. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. She's not better than Juju. Stop it. You heard that, Jacob. Now I think I'm boy, y'all going quick in this chat. I can't put all y'all up here. Let's see.
Well, I was trolling on that part. I was trolling on that one.
So I'm like going to shoot her as far as Dana
Shoot.
concerned. Nah.
Yeah. You keep
Oh,
you
do not
keep
compare me to
you
Goon
keep
the Shooter.
talking her name. Goon gonna come up in here.
Hey, Tulip, it's your boyfriend. It's your boyfriend.
That's Tulip's boyfriend.
Yeah, that is. That is.
But other than that, what else in Olivia's game you think she needs to fix before getting into the W?
Defense.
But she's working on that.
Hmm.
Have you watched her? Have you been watching?
Yes, I have. And it's kind of hard to tell because she's going up again, like I said, the special needs kid of the Catholics.
Boy, don't get struck by lightning. Don't
I can't get struck by lightning. I live in California. I can't get struck by
get
lightning.
struck by lightning, Jacob. What you think, Miss D? What y'all think, chat? What else do you feel that Olivia Miles need to work on to put herself in that number, in that
Well,
light?
we're gonna see her defense. We know she could score, do the passer to everybody call him Magic Johnson Jr. But yeah,
Not Magic Johnson at all. I don't know why y'all do that.
I know. Just her passing. I mean, passing her defense. That's all I want to see against better guards. And like Jacob said, against not against what'd you say, special needs.
The
He
special
call
needs,
him special
the
needs.
special needs of the Catholics.
Jacob, you get struck by lightning, Jacob. When you come on, the next time you come on the stream and your hair sticking straight up, I know that you got struck by lightning. uh, like Jacob said, defense. Yeah, So she knows that. She's been working on that. And that what better time to work on it against players that you say are elementary school kids? Because if you can defend there, it helps. It's called practice. It helps you for when you get to the tougher games. So there is a such thing as playing while learning.
Brokaw really let you gaslight him in thinking Audie Crooks is better than Sarah Strong. I am done
You
with
can you can
this.
you can just kill that noise, man. You can kill that.
No,
Broke
Brokaw
wide
let you do this.
don't nobody make me make up my mind about nothing. I have my own opinion. I have my
You
own
know damn
opinion.
well Brokaw said, hey, Tony texted you saying that, hey, Tony,
So
can
he
you
asked me a question and I answered his question with a yes. That's it. That's not gaslighting me.
Oh,
If I
because
didn't think
she
so, I would have
was
said no. If I didn't think so, I would have said no.
bored. She wins asking that question is funny as hell.
Huh?
No, because she went and said, Tulip, you really a teenager? Oh, yeah, she is.
Right. Yeah, she is. She
Y'all
is.
thought she was my age, which is diabolical.
Yes, ma'am. We've been telling y'all that. Everybody's like, no, she's not. I said, no, yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
I
And
already
we
know
love
what you're saying,
her.
man.
Olivia keeps getting all these triple doubles.
She's going to.
She's gonna go number 2.
Hell no!
Well, the thing is, she can move up, but if she's gonna have to do it against the top ranked opponents, that's when it counts. So again, the AP settings of where teams are and how they're ranked is not totally about your record, but your record plays a part. The point spread plays a part, and the type of team you're playing plays a part. Because if that was the case, then LSU shouldn't be 5. LSU should be 3. They should be right behind Texas and UConn if it came and it was about the number of games you won because they haven't lost. But it's the caliber of teams that they're playing that pushes them and keeps them at number 5. Once they get into conference play, now you're going to really start to see how these teams are going to be placed in the AP rankings, which is going to be the most important part of the AP rankings because right now I'm not worried about the numbers. And that's why I asked, do you all think that Texas can take over number 1 from UConn? Because will UConn continue to go undefeated? Will Texas continue to go undefeated?
UConn's going undefeated in the regular season. I don't know about the tournament.
And then it's all about where you're placed in the playoffs, how you're going to finish. And that speaks volumes. Let's take the year that Angel and LSU won the championship. Some of those other girls that were seniors that left, they weren't originally a part of the draft, but because they won a championship, they got an opportunity to go to the draft, to get a letter and be invited and get picked on the team. It doesn't mean that the team have to choose them. It's what they do once they get there. And if they didn't fare well when they got there, only besides Angel, the other post player that left before her, she actually was going to get picked, but remember she tore her ACL, and that's why she's just playing overseas now. Hello, I could have sworn that was in the chat a while ago. Left allow. Me and 80p thought that maybe we just old and didn't read. Oh no.
No, it is true. Y'all are much older than us. Y'all can't read.
What you mean we can't read? Don't get choked up on this damn
All the people
lie.
that are older, all the people that are around that age, they can't read.
Don't be doing that. ADP gonna get you because you telling her you said she can't read. Miss D, he said you can't read, Miss D.
You know what? I ain't pay no attention to baby Jacob. He crashed out.
I
Jacob,
am
stop
a
it.
crash out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
stop it.
heard you heard what she went and said, Jacob hush. Shoe fly and hush.
That's your new name, Jacob Hush.
Jacob hush. Jacob hush.
Not little baby Jacob Hush.
Jacob
Think about
hush.
that, baby Jacob.
Yep.
Huh?
Hey, if y'all didn't hit the
Don't
like
turn
button,
your
make
head
sure you
now.
hit
Why
the
you turn
like
your
button,
head?
y'all. Hit that like button. Hit
Face
that
the
like
camera.
button.
What you think?
I saw something on my TV. That's why I turned my head. What
Uh-huh.
the fuck? Okay,
Oh,
I'm
we
sorry.
just thought you was
Uh-huh.
giving a side profile. That's what we thought you were doing.
Exactly.
No,
And
That's
look
you like
here.
your new nickname?
Jacob Hush.
Baby Jacob Hush.
Baby Jacob Hush. Then what is Tulip? Sperm cell? Is that what she is? Because she's way
No,
younger than
she's
me.
still nope, she's still baby Tulip.
She wins. Here's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't like it when I'm right because then I will brag about it to y'all face. That's why.
What are you right about? I'm
Oh, you
sorry.
told me I know basketball. You said that out of your own mouth, Tony. You
Yeah,
said
you
that
know basketball. I did say that. I'm not taking that away from you. So what do you mean when you say you're right?
because Miss
What part
D
of
said I don't know
it
shit.
did I know right? Oh,
Thank you, Tulip. Sonia is
I
better
didn't
than
say
Olivia
that.
Miles.
What's about Miss D? What?
okay. The
You
question was,
talking off my
Tony,
head, go.
Sonya better than Olivia Miles?
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna say yes. I watched Sonya Citron in this U.S. Uh, camp, this USA camp for this USA Olympic team. I watched her, and yeah, she's that quiet player that nobody thought. It's like the little engine that could, right? And then the little engine made it work, and the little engine pulled the big caboose and just went on. That is Sonya Citron. I did not. I saw and knew that she would probably play in a W. I did not think she would be at this level of play. So where she is now, heck yeah,
Why did
that's a
you think that,
definite
Tony?
yes. I mean, because I saw her do some things, but not all things. Now you get to see the full. See, sometimes Jacob, it's not about just what they did in college. You got to see how well they fare once they get to the league, right? Yes, she was a player that was a bucket getter in college. Yes, you can get her to make some of the small choppy plays, and she was the player that they just didn't talk a whole lot about until her senior year. And then, yes, her name got called a lot at that point. But her coming into the league, and I don't think Washington expected that either. Of course, certainly the damn Chicago Sky didn't because they fucking traded her, right?
But you know
An
why?
idiot.
Remember we was talking about last year. Hannah messed up everybody's flow. Far as sometimes she's a ball hog, so sometimes we didn't get to see Sonya because she kind of deferred to Hannah first and then Olivia. So I was shocked too. I knew she had some talent, but for her deferring to those two players, it kind of put her in the background. That's why.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, but unlike us, or maybe you might not you because you was a coach.
Mm-hmm.
The GM should have known better. Y'all seen enough tapes of her. I don't understand what Chicago was looking for or what it was. It. I don't know.
I think that Jeff just got in his own way. Because remember, you bring in Sonya and you almost have to play her, right? And they were looking for positional players. Because you had what is that girl they're playing in the 3 and the 4 position? They had her, so why would you bring Sonya, right? You could bring Sonya and you would hopes that she would outplay Kia Nurse and AA was that she would outplay those ladies. But see, those positions were already taken. And then you bring Sonya there and then you're just sitting there on the bench because you had all of those veterans that's already in that position that's there. You had what's her name play a little bit of the one, well, a lot of the one because Rebecca, uh, that girl. But go figure, right? You didn't know that you were going to lose your point guard, and so look who your Rachel Banham had to end up being the point guard, which
Another
she was
trash
the two
player.
guards. So you had three, and you had Rebecca Allen. You had Rebecca Allen could have played the two or the three, right? But you already had players in that position. So you traded her for another point guard because that is what you truly needed on that team. You needed a point guard on that team. Vandersloot's old.
And
She knows
slow.
she's old. So that's one of those things where you go, right? It's
Jeff, you know
crazy.
what? Can we admit Jeff don't know what he's doing?
No,
Oh,
he
we've
don't know
been
what he's
doing
doing.
that.
No, he
And I
doesn't
don't
know
know
what
why the owner is so much buddy buddy going on. That's your
he's doing.
friend, but he don't know what he was doing.
He's the same person
Yeah,
that got rid of Gabby Williams.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He don't know what he's doing.
yep.
And
Because you could have had Gabby in that spot
you
where
know
Rebecca
Scoop is
Allen
old. She knows
was.
she old, like you said, and that's your friend. So you gonna hook her up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Yep.
hookup.
Wait, Tony, can I say something real quick? Because I saw a
Go ahead.
comment about Tulip played than Neil Ivy. I saw a comment on this. I wanted to address this for a long time because everybody keeps ignoring it. I think Medea acknowledged it, but I'm going to say this
Yeah.
because
I
he's
don't think I
overrated.
got to it, or did I pass it up?
Huh?
Did I get to it, or did I pass it up? It's in the chat.
No.
I thought I got to
Let
it.
me see where you're at, Tony.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it to. I'm waiting to answer this question for Tika Miller.
Oh, go ahead and I'll say it.
It says, "Hey Tony, did you see the breakdown of the leaked what the union wants?" I hadn't seen that one. Did they just break that? Did they leak that today?
I think they did.
No, I have to go look at it. See, I've been on the road most of the day. Sometimes my job on Wednesdays, I travel from one base to the other. The what I do on in the militaries, I can't tell you, but I travel from one base to the other on Wednesdays. So I didn't. I've been on the road most of the day, so I'm definitely gonna go pull it down and take a look at it for sure.
Salute for that, Tony. Thank you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
It was leaked on Monday. Oh, maybe I saw that. Oh, 2 days ago. Okay.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, no, I didn't see it. I
All right.
have meetings. I have like 5 meetings on Mondays. I have. I'm like me. I get burnt out on Mondays with meetings, and then yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I don't know. I did something yesterday, and then today I was on the road. So, but yeah, I'm gonna pull it. I'm glad you told me that because I did not see it.
Can I address the
No.
Neil Ivy comment?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So Tulip, she
In
has a
fact, let me
job
look it up.
because she was part of all Notre Dame's success as a player, and they trust her as a coach. She's overrated as hell. But actually, I'm not gonna get into my coach because Mid D is gonna crash out on me about that. So I'm gonna leave that alone.
Well, she's not. You know what? Not like we talk about the buddy system.
Oh hell
Muffet.
no, Mid D, Mid D.
Listen,
Let me
Muffet
speak, please.
McGraw.
Mid D, Mid D. Don't do this
Huh?
now. Don't do
No,
this
listen. Hold
now.
on. Let me say this. Let me say this. Muffet McGraw wanted Neil Ivy. That was like a daughter to her. And but I will say this about Neil. She's a good recruiter. Just
Yes,
like just like I say with Juju, she get mad. Gottlieb is a good recruiter, but sometimes not a good
she's a better
coach.
coach than Ivy. Mid D, she can actually.
Mm,
Mid D,
Exactly.
did you
Thank
see
you,
what he did
Tony.
with her freshman year
yeah,
recruiting?
But sometimes
Jacob.
this is how college go though. This is how college go, and you know it's just common sense in a way.
Right.
Did you see
Um,
the team that
now
she had
hold
to
on,
take
hold
her
on, hold
freshman?
on. Let me say
Okay, whatever.
this:
I can't do this no
you could
more.
keep your job. Listen, you could keep your job most of the
Uh-huh.
time if you're a good recruiter. So Neo Ivy, sometimes her flaws might be in coaching,
Can't
but I
see
think
it.
she should stay, but she should get the right assistant coaches. Maybe she don't have the right assistant coaches. She'll get better, but I think next year she has a top 5 recruiting class, so she recruits very well.
Yeah. Yes, she does.
So that's why she, you know. Same with Gottlieb, even though I don't like her as the coach, but hey, what did I know?
I never think she was a good coach. After that, she's better than Ivy because she had to carry worse teams than Ivy. That's why I said that. That's why. I didn't think she was
Well,
bad. I didn't think she was a good coach.
Jacob, you're funny.
No. Because Tony, her second
Uh-huh.
best player is not even close to Olivia Miles or Sonia Cintron. That's why I said that. Juju's freshman year. And Tulip can actually attest to this because she saw it. That's why.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
not that good.
Look,
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to pull up what Tula plays. It's just what she asked me. Is this it? Let's see. Let's see. WBA players are asking for double revenue shares. Well, we know that. And the league is willing to give, according to reports by Albert. That was December 15th. Let's see. That was Monday. Let's see if this is it. Ay, 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 caramba. WNBA collective bargaining negotiations are ongoing, with the league now willing to enter into a revenue sharing mode with the the WNBPA Players Union, but only about 15%. So, of course, we're still asking for the 30. So, yeah, I did see this. I think we talked about it on a little bit. Yeah, Keisha and I talked about it on her show, the 2 o'clock show, the 2:15 show. So we did. I thought it was something different from this.
Oh, since you just
Yep,
brought
but
up.
we talked about it in depth. And to answer your question, we were talking about the fact that we wanted, I would hope that the players, they're asking for 30%, but because if the league decides to compromise, they're only going to compromise with at best. And I think that should be correct, about 20%. They're not going to give them the whole 30%. That's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you that now. It's going to be a one heck of a person that can come in and speak on their behalf. So that will just be able to just pull that 30%, but they're not going to get the 30%. If they're willing to only offer them 15 from the amount that they had before that, which was lower, and they're not looking to gain waves on more, then nah, I don't foresee that happening at all. I don't foresee them giving them more. I still want them to allow them to keep the housing, because you need to house these ladies, because you're still not going to pay them enough. You're just still not going to pay them enough. And now you want to extend the league. You're extending games. You want to extend the league. You got to pay them for what they're worth. Yeah. See, Hannah has steals
Oh, don't
in
do that.
75 of
Tulip.
77 games and has scored
Fear
double
the Fro.
digits all 77.
You know that
Y'all
she has
look at her game in Blazing CC
the
with
Ben Wallace Fro. Fear the Fro, Tulip. Fear the Fro.
yeah,
Forget the horn frogs. How about the horn
yeah. We
frogs?
definitely want to discredit CC. I mean, CC has some good things about her game. She just got to work on her defense. If she can put defense together, then CC will have a total package. I can't take that away from her offensively. Should she be more of a consistent shooter? She should. But we do go through things. Players do go through slumps.
I swear Hannah's the most disrespected
So
player in college
games
basketball. I swear.
seems like a lit area. I mean, a lit arena. Glaze CC with with the fro OMG tulip. Ah, y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy.
Y'all disrespect Hannah way too much. Oh Lord. Y'all disrespect
Disrespect
Hannah
Hannah.
way too
Nobody's
much.
disrespecting it.
Y'all compared her to
It's
Olivia
just you. It's
Miles.
just No, it's the fact that everybody puts her in a category, and I'm not going to say everybody because I don't. I critique players for who they are and what I see that they can do at the next level. In college, some players get the free range to do absolutely whatever, right? And she's one of those players. But when she gets to the W, she's not going to play like that. Whereas versus Olivia Miles, and you got to understand this, Olivia Miles is a calculated guard. She calculates and she controls the tempo of a game. So what she's going to do in a W is going to be a lot different. You got to look at the players for what they're doing and how they affect the game. What do they do from their position, from that position, from the one position, Jacob? And I'm being very clear with you on this. From the one position, what Olivia Miles is going to bring is she's going to bring clarity to a team. She's going to give them that defining point guard that they need. Hannah's going to come in and Hannah is going to be more of a shooter. She wants to be a slasher. She wants to do all those other things. There may be a team in the W for her like that, but it just depends on what team she's picked to
So she's
go
the
to.
better point guard, basically.
I didn't say she was the better point guard. I specifically said what each of them would be able to do. I'm not depicting one over the other, Jacob. That's what I'm saying. You are not going to put me in no trick bag and make me pick. You're just not. If
Y'all were
broke,
wrong.
you can't do it. You can't do it either. I'm going to critique each of them for what I see their ability is going to be. Hannah still has another year. Olivia Miles is leaving. Olivia Miles is going to the league. Maybe there's some things we're going to see different in Hannah's game next year. And maybe we won't. It just depends. You can't be the same player in the pros that you were in college. I'm going to tell you that.
Oh, that's obvious.
They all said so. All the oohs and the ahs right now is great. But what will they be able to do when they get in there? Because now, again, you got girls amongst women. And it's different. The physicality is different. You ain't able to get in there and just dribble drag a person in a circle until you can get yourself wide open and score a layup. You're going to have to play. You're going to fight for every point in that position. That position ain't easy.
Oh, don't disrespect Hannah now. Come on.
Because Hannah's a better defender. I still like Olivia to run my team. Exactly. Thank you.
Oh,
That is
no.
exactly it. So is she not a better defender? Is Hannah not a better defender? You've already said Hannah's a better defender. Okay, now let's just stop there, right?
Okay.
But to control the tempo and run a team, because you're seeing even now with Hannah's play, Hannah sometimes cannot control and run the tempo of the team. She wants to go fast and all the time. And there's a time to go fast, there's a time to slow it up. There's an opportunity, there's a time for her to take the shot, and there's a time for her to sit back and let someone else take the shot. You got to be mindful of those things. She's good at what she does, yes. But it's what you're going to be able to do when you get there. It's the little small tangible things. And Olivia Miles is going to bring you those small tangible things. She doesn't have to be the highlight reel of a game. She doesn't have to be the one to score 20 points or 30 points a game and 100 points within so many games of the league. She's going to be that player that's going to slow the tempo. She's going to go where she needs to go, and she can control. She can shift back and forth. Her knack for being able to read the court itself is super easy. It's not just running down and I'm going to pop whoever I think is open unless I'm going to first think of myself and I'm going to shoot for myself. And then I will think about my teammates second. There's a difference in the two of them with that. Olivia thinks about team first, her second. That's why
I
we
can
can
agree.
say, oh, she's the better shooter.
I can
Hannah's
agree
the
with that.
better this, and Hannah's the better that. You got to look at the difference of the players. And that's how I see that. So that's the difference in those two players. And that's why had the coach would have been able to control whatever the issue was, Olivia staying there probably would have worked. And they meshed well together when they were in sync. Did they not? They were kicking tail. They were taking names, writing them down, and saying, I'm coming for you in the beginning of the season last year. But when Hannah got hurt and then she came back, it's like I'm trying to make up for all the games that I lost. And the coach allowed that to happen. Now you forget about the one player that continued to run the team, continued to put up scores, continued to win. They lost some, yes, and they won some. But you got to continue to make sure you're playing team basketball. I'm one of those type of coaches that I don't care how freaking good you are. If you cannot play with the realm of a team, you cannot play for me. You can't. I don't care how good you are. And that's what they're saying about Kennedy Carter. I don't care how good you are. I don't care what you could do for the league. I don't care how many points you can put. You can play in this league right now. It's the same thing. It's no different. Go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't gonna argue this.
Oh, I thought you was doing the church choir finger.
No, no. I always do that because I'm trying to be. I want to be respectful. I don't like interrupting people since this
Right,
is.
right, right.
Uh, so that's so basically what you're saying is like Gino with Cici. He didn't want Cici because of the things you're basically saying. Is that correct or is that
Well,
wrong?
that could be the case, but I'm gonna tell you, I do know from behind the scenes. Caitlin wanted to go to a team, and even in Gino's program, it wouldn't have been ideal for her. And the
I
reason
agree.
it wouldn't have been ideal for her because she wanted to be that player. She wanted to be that one that was essentially like a Kennedy Carter, right? She wanted to be the it girl. She wanted to be the one that put up and controlled. And so
Yeah,
when that's what you want, you're going to look for a program that's going to give you that. And so um, that's
fair enough.
exactly. Mhm.
That's fair. Okay.
So
Okay, Tony, can I ask you this? What do you think Juju is since she went to USC, a team that wasn't good before she showed up for a while? They weren't good for a while. Let me rephrase that question because they were good
mhm.
at one point. What do you think
Yeah,
that was about?
I think when Juju came, I mean, she gave them a different look, and when it's a look that USC didn't have for a long time.
Okay.
You thinking back way, way long, Cheryl Miller and maybe a couple other players in between there, but no one of Juju's caliber has gone to USC. So she bought something different. And coming out of high school, she was already skilled as a college player to come in and be able to dominate. So at times, do I think that she should have passed the ball when she took a shot? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's
Yeah.
all players. And she was young, right? And when you're young and they give you the reins to do what you do, you're gonna constantly put the ball up. But there was more games than none that she played team ball,
It just
and
didn't show
that's
up at
that's
your stat sheet.
mhm.
Yeah.
Well, she was a finisher. If she passed you the ball, and I did notice that she passed you the ball and you don't do nothing with it, the next time down, you probably not gonna get it. Yeah, and I don't blame her for that because she attempted the first time, right? And if
Yeah.
she sees you as a player and then she comes back, she'll take the shot and she'll come back and you watch her. She'll come back and she'll go back to that player again. That player still don't do nothing. Then what does she have to do if she has to try to win the game because at best, if she can score for the
Yes.
team plays defense, they board, she scores. Then her scoring allows the defense to collapse on her. I mean, to come up on her, and then that way she can now get her team involved. But it takes her drawing the defense to her, and she has to draw more than one defender. And when you notice she did that, you saw she was a prolific passer. So that's what I got from her game. And I think that even now, if she didn't, she wouldn't have got hurt and they said, you know what, you can declare for the draft now. You can come out now. She would still beat out a lot of everybody that's going in right now. Her skills are just different. They're just different.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I think I might try to take my daughter to Dallas to catch one of their games. Hey, check them out. Check them out.
I think Keisha said something like this was like her first time watching the Wings in person because of Paige, and she lived in Dallas for a while. I think she said something like that.
Yep, that's what she said. So yeah, we're gonna go to the game on the let me see my phone. She and I are gonna go to the game on the 11th.
College or W?
W.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry, college. I'm sorry, college. It's gonna be college. Yeah, we're gonna go see that. We're gonna go to that game.
Texas and LSU.
It's gonna be fun. Huh?
Texas and LSU.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those games. No, I need to see who they're playing again. Keisha told me, but I'm just like, pick one. I don't care. We'll go. But I told her we need to go to Austin to a game too. So I'm closer to Austin than Dallas. I'm like right up the street from Austin.
And Keisha, I saw the stream between Iowa and Iowa State. I saw that stream. Why were y'all being disrespectful to Audie's teammates? Why were y'all doing that?
Man, that was diabolical.
No, y'all were disrespecting Addie Brown and Jada Williams. Why were y'all disrespecting them? That was disrespectful.
No, ain't nobody disrespect them ladies.
Y'all were saying she was playing with
Jacob. Quit crashing out. Nobody was just disrespecting.
You just be hearing things, Jacob. Jacob
Stop
you
it,
just
Jacob.
hear things, Jacob.
That was Keisha.
Yeah,
no, it was. No, it wasn't.
That's not what she said.
You just want to crash out.
Oh no, that was what's her name? That was what's her face? Tiffy Cole was doing some crazy
Addie
shit.
Brown.
No, Tulip said, "Look out for somebody. Look out for somebody."
She is the best prospect at Iowa.
And she wound up getting foul trouble against Audie.
Yeah, stop disrespecting our girl Jada.
An assist in the country.
Jada good. Okay,
Yeah.
she finally playing up to her ability.
I've been telling you that, Miss Dean. Y'all kept saying no.
Well, I didn't see it because I guess Arizona was such a mess.
Yeah, Adia Barnes was not good.
Maybe not.
Half of her team left.
And she left. She at SMU.
And Iowa still won by 30. Yeah. He still won by 30.
Whoa. It was against trash.
The other players just stepped up. I think when Audie's there, they think, hey, let's get her the ball because we know that she can muscle some people and just score. And that's quite all right.
Sarah Strong.
Jacob.
Baby Jacob.
Jacob.
Baby, hush up, Jacob.
I'm always going to troll y'all for that because that was diabolical.
And we're going to troll you. Hush, baby Jacob.
How y'all going to troll me?
Iowa St. played as a team last game. They did play as a team, and that's important. I think we've been talking about that for a minute, right? If you depict all of these top players that we've just talked about, right? These key mark players, if they all played within the realm of the team, which means there's 5 players on the court, you use 5 players. If somebody ain't doing their job, another one comes in. They will look different. It would look different. And I'm going to tell you, the the professional coaches would all be dying for each of these players. You hear now, right now, the coaches, they talk about a player. If they're asked a question, they'll say one or two things about a player. But for noise to be made for each of these players that is coming out, because right now this isn't like the be all that win all. You basically right now, the number is a number. If you can't play within that realm and have your name just be called, my name is somebody that everybody wants because of how I play. Everybody should want you when you go in. Especially, I'm extremely hard on guards more so than post players because that's the position I play. I'm very, very partial to point guards. If you don't do your job as a point guard, me personally, I won't respect you. As will your team that you play for. They won't respect you. They're going to be, get her out of there. Give me another point guard. This ain't working. That's how the league goes. This ain't working. They got to go. Or find me somebody that will.
Tony, if y'all don't win the SEC, after all this bull crap, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out on you. I'm gonna crash out on you. And in mid D, if y'all don't win the SEC, I'm gonna crash out on
Jacob, I
you.
got one word for you.
Did
I'm
you
gonna crash
answer this?
on you.
Did you answer this, Miss D? To the plays.
I ain't paying no attention to Jacob. He just want to crash out.
Hey Tony, you know
Auntie
what
D,
mid
you
D
keep
did? You know what
confusing
mid D
Daddy
did?
with
What time is it in
Ava.
California?
10:24.
Okay, it's almost your bedtime. And guess
Hell
what?
no.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
shoot.
You going to bed.
Hey, did you answer this question for Tula Play? Say, hey, Miss D, you keep confusing Audie with Ava. Ava has a
Well,
bad
I'm
name.
sorry, but guess what? You told me to
That is
watch a
Audie's
player, and that
teammate.
player got fouled out. Tulip. The player fouled out. Couldn't handle Audie at all. You told me to watch her, and I watched her. Foul out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched her. All right. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, Tulip.
Hey, uh, uh, T. Camilla, as she wins, if AZ goes to Dallas, I'll have to
I'm sending
catch
him
a
to
game.
bed because he acting up. Baby Jacob need to go
Yeah,
take a
Who
take
else
boy.
is
go to
younger
bed.
than me? Don't get that twisted.
T. Camilla, you close by there?
I'm sorry, baby genius.
I'm
You
gonna get
did get
ready
it
to get my
wrong.
butt up out of here. Y'all got me yawning.
You got it wrong. I forgive you. I forgive you,
Let's see,
Tulip.
I did finally got it to have the ball in her hands and had 28 of 12. 28 and 12. She had 28 and 12. She sure did. Oh,
You need some
we'll go
warm
back.
milk, Jacob, so you can go to bed. You gonna crash out. You
I
need some
got my
warm milk.
milk. I got my milk.
Well, warm it up and go to bed. You and Tulip.
You said go to bed.
Go
Do
to
that
bed.
to don't do that to
That's what Tulip.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, there go Jacob. They all over you in this chat, Jacob.
I got all
Jacob
my
trolling
aunties
the
here.
chat.
I don't mind. I got all my aunties here.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody put milk in the chat. Put the milk
Oh
in the
God. Oh God.
chat.
Oh God.
The milk emoji. I need the milk emoji in the chat.
Oh Lord, Jacob, you about to get bottles on bottles on bottles. I ain't got no school tomorrow. That's why I'm up here all night. You don't have school tomorrow, Miss D. So she said, "Don't be
Oh, she
putting her to
wins is
bed."
actually trolling now.
They
Okay.
still both Jacob and Tulip need bedtimes. Just they still gonna get bedtimes. Where's your milk at, Tulip?
She said, "I was
Where's
asleep
your warm
yesterday
milk?
and missed
You want
y'all.
some cocoa? You
Missed
want
y'all
marshmallows in
trolling."
your cocoa? You want marshmallows in the cocoa?
Well, there's the bottles, Jacob. There you go, Jacob. That's what they said.
She wins. Why are you doing this to
There
me?
you go. Thank you, She Wiz and T Carmella. Is that T Carmella?
And then
No, Chica
wash it
hasn't done
down.
shit.
Is
No, She
that
Wiz.
water or
She
is that
wins.
milk? Is that
Oh,
milkshake?
she got the baby bottle. T Carmella got the baby bottle and the glass of milk. Okay,
Chica
there you
really
go.
didn't do shit. Auntie Mid D,
Look at She
tell
Wiz. She rolling.
I
Auntie
know, but I was waiting for Goon to get in here. Goon must be knocked out.
Well, you're not talking about Dana, so he good.
Yeah, I know. He's like, "Ah, hell, I don't
But
listen. I
Dana,
don't
look, Dana is left off the
told me."
roster. She might not be on the roster no more. So I don't know where Dana gonna go. Dana gonna be going somewhere.
Mid D.
Hey,
Huh?
hey, but she
Tell
helped him
Tony,
out though.
tell Tony what you did a night ago because you stalked my Instagram randomly. I don't know how you found it. I don't know why you typed my
I know
name
your
in.
real name. I know your real name.
You-
That's how
Why
I
you
got it.
stalk it though?
Cause I ain't stalk it. I just typed it in and
You
followed you.
typed my
That's all.
name in. What the?
Yeah.
I know she wins. I don't know. Goon somewhere. Goon somewhere. Goon need to stay
Look,
where
that's
he
why
at
I
now.
always got
'Cause it's
look.
bedtime for me
Everybody
too.
together say Dana, and he probably pop up.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tulip,
I'm
your
going to have
boyfriend.
because then he gonna want to be on here for a whole nother hour. That clown gonna be up here a whole nother hour. I'm like,
I ain't
no,
seen Goon in a
Jacob,
long time though.
no,
Forget that.
no,
Goon
no.
used to be in there all the
You
time.
ain't seen Goon. Goon was in there earlier this week. I think he was in there Monday. No, it was in there the weekend. I don't remember Monday and Tuesday. Monday with
Tulip,
me
your
and
boyfriend gone.
Keisha. Yesterday. I don't remember seeing him yesterday. So they say your boyfriend is on too. What does he talk about?
Oh, they're dating. That's why.
Who's dating? Who's dating?
Tulip and Goon.
Oh, okay.
He say he must be mad tonight, huh? Is that what it is? He ain't coming in chat. Chula made him mad. Is that what it is? He
Yeah.
said, I ain't coming up there today. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tulip about to get on my ass saying, "Why the hell are you saying this bullshit?"
Yeah, Guna Shooter was over the weekend. Yeah, he was over the weekend. Hey, Jacob. Y'all, y'all crazy. You gonna be with Diddy and R. Kelly, huh, boy? Hey, what R. Kelly said when he went in there, he said he got some stories. He gonna give you some names. So maybe he gave Diddy name. I don't know, man. Let me stop.
He got a mind
Allegedly.
of a 13-year-old.
Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly.
Oh, that's what they said. They wrong. They wrong in the chat.
They are. That's too funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, I appreciate you all for coming up and rocking with me, but it is definitely time for me to hit the bed because I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my
Got to get
God.
back.
Yeah, you playing it close.
Yeah, I am
You are
playing it
playing it
close.
close. I can't do
Very,
it.
I'm playing it very, very close. Very, very
hmm
close. Says on that note, Jacob.
Oh god.
Thank you for inviting me, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely,
Bye, baby
absolutely. Thank
Jacob.
y'all for
Bye,
coming in.
chat. Milk's in the chat for
Thank you
Jacob.
guys. I appreciate you. We're gonna close this out again. Y'all gotta show Olivia Miles some love. Don't do it like
Yeah, I
that.
like Olivia Miles. I like
Gotta keep
Jacob.
Oh, we're
it
not doing
stock.
this now. Come
I
on,
like
come
Jacob.
on.
I like Olivia Miles.
Y'all started
I
hitting
like
on
when she
him
wear
with
the
all.
Ben Wallace
Oh
fro.
hell no.
Yeah, we doing our
Yeah.
thing and yes. night, everybody. I appreciate you for sure. Thank you. Let me get ready to get up out of here, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.